Check out FlipsideGaming.com for all your gaming needs. Use the promo code HEROES to save 10% on orders over $10. From July 6, 2020 through August 7, 2020, if you use this promo code, you will be automatically entered into a drawing to win a Double Masters booster box. Also, there is another way to win where no purchase is necessary. See the link in the description below for full details. Hey there, this is John from Heroes and Legends, and it is another day of Double Masters previews, and you know what that means. We're going to recap and analyze all the cards that came out over the last 24 hours or so. If you're curious as to the sources of these cards, check out the description below. You'll find out which content creator previewed which card down there. Quickly before we get into it though, just a fast reminder, if you go to FlipsideGaming.com, you can use the Heroes promo code to save 10% on orders over $10. Currently, you can pre-order Double Masters VIP boxes and VIP packs there. The Double Masters booster boxes, as of time of recording, have sold out, but you may want to check back in. They could possibly restock. And of course, whenever you use the promo code, it does support the channel, which is always appreciated. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Archangel of Thune. Previous copies are about $25 to $28, the foils between $36 and $52. Currently, there is some comical price manipulation around the iconic Masters foils, so no, it's not worth $1,000 or more, but it is still a good commander card regardless. You're going to find this in a number of different builds, and it has seen increased play in Heliod Sun Crown builds recently. Evison, Angel of Hope. This is one of the cards that has a box topper, as you can see on the screen there. Previous copies are around $50. The foils range from $52 to $186. The cheapest one is the From the Vaults Angels copy, and the most expensive one is the Judge foil, and there's a couple at different price points in between. This is a popular commander and is in a number of other builds, including sometimes Kalia of the Vast, which is another card being reprinted in this set. Stoneforge Mystic, as you can see, this is a card with a box topper. If this box topper looks familiar to you, there was a pretty big leak over the weekend. This was included in that leak. But nevertheless, here it is. There is one non-foil copy of this card. It's the one from Worldwake. It will cost you about $40. Foils, you got a couple options. There is a Grand Prix promo that's about $39, and the Worldwake foil is about $100 right now. This does see play in Modern and Legacy Stoneblade builds, and it does see some Commander play too. Next, we have yet another card that does have a box topper. It is Brainstorm. Now, this was reprinted not too long ago in Mystery Boosters. Previous copies of this are about $1. There are different price points, though, when it comes to foils. They can run from $3 all the way to $300. The $300 copy is the Mercadian Mass foil, in case you're curious. This is a highly played card in Legacy, Vintage, and Commander. Even sees Pauper play. In that format, you'll find it in Dimir Delver, Scred Fairies, and more. Next, we have Death's Shadow. Previous copies of this range from $8 to $10, foils between $20 and $31, depending on which copy you want. This is in modern Death's Shadow builds, of course, and it also sees a little Legacy play, too. Geth, Lord of the Vaults. Previous copies of this will run you between $1 and $3. There's only one foil, though. It's from Scars of Mirrodin, and that one's going to cost you about $20. So if you're looking to pick this up in foil, here's an opportunity to get a cheaper copy. In Commander, you'll see this in Agi Falconwrath builds and other places, too. Ravenous Trap. Unfortunately, this was upgraded from an uncommon to a rare, and this is not the type of set you want to open a rare like this. It is very low value. It was reprinted not too long ago as a foil in WPN Mystery Boosters. That copy, as well as the non-foil Zendikar copy, are both under $1 right now. The Zendikar foil is about $8. This does see some vintage sideboard play. Blood Moon, another card that has a box topper. Previous copies will run you $15 to $56. $56 is what the cost is of the original one from the Dark. Foils will range from $20 all the way to $101, with a number of options in between. The more expensive foil at $101 is the Amonkhet Invocation. Now, this card sees a lot of play. Modern, this is in Goblins, Gruul Midrange, and more. In Legacy, you'll find this in Mono Red Prison and other decks there too. And this does see some Commander play in a number of different places. Krenko Mob Boss builds, remember that just got reprinted in Jumpstart. It's in Torbran, Thane of Red Fel. It's in Godo Bandit Warlord, which is being reprinted in this set. You'll also find this in newer builds like Zerzoth Chaos Rider and Muxus Goblin Grandi, plus more in the format. Dualcaster Mage. First off, if you look at the screen, you're going to see there's some kind of issue on this card mock-up that Wizards put out. But anyway, this is another sort of low-value rare, unfortunately. It was reprinted twice recently in Jumpstart as well as Commander 2020. Previous copies of this card run between like 80 cents and $3. Foils, you can get Eternal Masters for like $5, the Judge foil for around $9. This is a solid commander card though, and is seeing more play in Calamex the Stormsire builds. Of course, that was the deck this was reprinted in Commander 2020. Next is Goblin Guide, another card that has a box topper. Previous copies of this are about $13. Foils run between $18 and $27. This does see modern and legacy play in Burn. Tuk Tuk the Explorer. Again, another rare here that doesn't have a ton of value behind it, unfortunately. Previous copies are about 50 cents. There's one foil copy of this card. It's from Rise of the Eldrazi, and that's going to run you about $3 to $4. It does see a little commander play. Avenger of Zendikar. Previous copies of this one are $12 to $15. Foils, $14 for the dual deck Zendikar versus Eldrazi copy. The Worldwake foil is about $38 to $39 right now. This is a highly played commander card and has been seeing increased play recently in Radha Heart of Kjell builds. Liege of the Tangle. This is the first time the card's been reprinted, and fortunately it has been downgraded from Mythic to Rare for this set. The copy from Scars of Mirrodin is going to cost you $3 to $4. Foil $6 to $7, and yet again we have a card here that sees at least a little commander play. Mana Reflection has new art, and this is the first time it's ever been reprinted. This is a fantastic rare for a set like this. A lot of value behind it. The Shadowmoor copy will run you $40 to $43. The foil from Shadowmoor is up to $113. This would be a great pull in non-foil, but especially great in foil. This sees a fair amount of commander play and has seen increased play recently in builds like Cesareo the Exemplary and Kinnan Bonder Prodigy. Hannah Ship's Navigator, another card with new art, and previous copies of this will run you $2 to $6. Foils between $32 and $35. This is a good commander card and has seen some increased play recently in some of the builds of Sisay Weatherlight Captain. Those decks have been pushed by the Core Set 2021 shrines. Hidden Stockpile. This one's an uncommon. It was reprinted not too long ago in Mystery Boosters. Previous copies of this card are only a few cents. There's one foil. It's from Aether Revolt, and that will cost you about $1 or $2. This does see commander play, though, in Teysa Karlov builds and other places. Savageborn Hydra is next. It's a rare like it was in Iconic Masters, but it is another low-value rare. Previous copies of this card will go between 50 cents to $1. Foils between $1 and $4. Again, you have a card that doesn't see a ton of play, just a little commander play. Send Triplets. This is a good mythic. There's still a lot of value behind this card, even though it was reprinted not too long ago as a foil in WPN Mystery Boosters. The previous non-foil copy is from Alara Reborn. That's going to cost you $31 to $32 still. When it comes to foils, you can get that WPN Mystery Booster one for $13 to $14, but the Alara Reborn one is still $73. This is a very, very popular commander. Fishtail Blood Arbiter. This card is being reprinted for the first time, and this is the first time you will be able to get it in foil. Originally, it's from the Commander release from 2011, and that copy will cost you about $5 to $6. And here's another card that doesn't see a ton of play, but yes, it does see at least a little commander play. Next, we have Basalt Monolith. Fantastic uncommon for a set like this. Not counting Alpha Beta Unlimited, the previous copies of this will cost you $6 to $10. Obviously, those original copies are a lot more because of rarity, although Unlimited is still very reasonable. This is actually the first time you'll find it in foil, and I think that's going to be a highly sought-after uncommon foil in this set. It sees a ton of commander play, and it has seen additional play recently in builds like Kinnan Bonder Prodigy and Zerta the Dawnwaker. Batterskull, as you can see, another card that has a box topper, and there's only one non-foil copy of this in print currently. It's from New Phyrexia. That copy costs $19. Foils, you have a Grand Prix promo, which is only $18, and a New Phyrexia foil that will run you closer to $39. Now, this does see play in modern Stoneblade builds, Eldrazi-tron, and more there. Sees play in legacy Stoneblade builds as well, and it does see a little commander play. Darksteel Forge. There is some value behind this mythic. Previous copies are $19 to $22. Foils between $32 and $52, depending on what copy you get. In Commander, this sees play in Breya and Therium Shaper builds. Of course, that card is being reprinted in this set, and it shows up in other decks too. Lightning Greaves, another card that has a box topper, but like Brainstorm, which we saw earlier, it's not a rare and it's not a mythic. However, I think that box topper is still going to be very sought after and could be quite pricey regardless. Previous copies of this card are $6 to $8, but that is saying something because it has been reprinted a lot. Foils, you only have three options. The Friday Night Magic foil is $21 to $22. The Mirrodin foil is about $40, and the Kaladesh Invention is $96 to $97. This is a highly played commander card in numerous builds. Oblivion Stone is next. The previous copies of this are $5 to $7. When it comes to foils, you can get an Iconic Masters copy for about $10. Mirrodin copies $25 to $26. Or if you want to go high end, you can get the Kaladesh Invention. That's about $59 to $60. You'll find this in Modern Tron. It also does see some commander play in builds like Kozilek the Great Distortion. Next we have Ratchet Bomb. Now this one is kind of a low value rare. Previous copies are only $1 or $2, foils $2 to $4. It does see a little Modern and Legacy sideboard play, but that's it. One of my favorite cards, it is Maze of Ith. Previous copies of this will cost you $20 to $27. When it comes to foils, you have a few different options. From the Vault Realms is only $20, but a lot of players don't like the From the Vault foiling. The Eternal Masters foil is $31, $32. There's a Judge foil that's about $86. In Legacy, you'll find this in lands, 4-color loam, and more, and it does see commander play too. Alright, that does it for today's previews. A lot of interesting cards today. We saw a lot of box toppers. We had some pretty big hits in this group, but they also did sprinkle in a few more low value rares, which I'm not crazy about. Tomorrow, we're going to come back and look at everything that is previewed over the next 24 hours or so. Until next time, though, hey, thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and have a great day. Hey, thanks for watching. This video is made possible through the generous support of viewers like you on Patreon. Check out the description below for links to our Patreon page, as well as our Amazon affiliate store, where a small percentage of all sales will also help support the channel. Finally, if you haven't had a chance yet to subscribe, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the new videos on Heroes and Legends. Talk to you again soon, and have a great day.